Hi. Now this video is related to another video which is called equation in two variables, upstream downstream. Okay, I'll explain it again what it is. We're taking a maths chapter. We're doing where we have to make equations. There's a question, word question given, and we have to make equation, and we have to use only one variable. We have to use only x. We can't use x, y, z, or we can use only one variable, like suppose x. And the question is upstream downstream. Okay. How do we form equations? I'm not here to solve these equations. How do we form such equations? Because forming में ही आधे बच्चे गलत कर देते हैं. They form wrong equations and then ultimately the answer will go wrong only. Okay, let's. It's exactly like that previous episode. So I request you to please see that episode which says equation in two variables and upstream downstream. That will help you understand this better because I'll be going quicker in this equation in two variables. Please refer to it first. So what is happening is boat is going with a speed of 5 meters in still water. So suppose this is a stream, this is the boat. अगर पानी नहीं बह रहा है तो उसकी स्पीड है 5 meters per second. Okay, so let me solve it. I'll write the data sheet first. Speed of boat is how much? 5 meters per second. But where is it? When is it 5? It's 5 when the water is not flowing in still water. Good. So we have used 5 meters per second. Takes 1 hour more. Okay. We'll use this. It goes 24 kilometers upstream. So we have this diagram. Suppose it goes from A to B and it is covering a distance of 24 kilometers. This is called upstream. Upstream मतलब what पानी ऐसे जा रहा है. The stream is like this, but the boat is going like this. So it's called upstream. It is traveling a distance of 24 kilometers hours. Return to the same distance. So what is it doing? It's going up till B and then it is coming back to A. This is what the boat is doing. So first it goes 24 kilometers, then it comes down 24 kilometers. Fine. Now let's understand what will happen. जब आप ऊपर जाओगे आपकी स्पीड कम हो जाएगी. आप रिवर के अगेंस्ट जा रहे हो, आप रिवर के अगेंस्ट स्विमिंग कर रहे हो तो आपकी स्पीड कम हो जाएगी. अगर आपकी स्पीड 5 है तो आपकी स्पीड 5 से कम हो जाएगी. जब आप रिवर के साथ साथ जा रहे हो द रिवर विल पुश यू. आपकी स्पीड 5 से ज़्यादा हो जाएगी और क्योंकि स्पीड ज़्यादा हो जाएगी, जब आपकी स्पीड ज़्यादा हो जाएगी you'll reach here faster. आपको कम टाइम लगेगा. in this section the time taken will be less and then in this section the time taken will be more. Why? क्योंकि आपको रिवर उल्टा जा रही है आपसे, आप ऐसे जा रहे हो, रिवर ऐसे जा रही है तो आपको पहुंचने में मुश्किल होगी. You will take more time. This is the entire concept. Now we have to use only one variable and we have to find speed of stream. So वही हमें assume जो हमें find करना होता है वही हमें variable लेना होता है. So we say let speed of water be x meter per second. Good, fine. All the information at least we have on the diagram and we have in the data sheet. Now, as I told in the previous video, we always make two columns. When it comes to upstream downstream questions, we always make two columns. One is called upstream column. This is also a part of data sheet. So this, if you make this, it will fetch you some marks even if you don't solve the question completely. This is also a part of data sheet. You are interpreting the English language into maths language. जो भी इंग्लिश में लिखा था वो आप मैथ्स में लिख रहे हो. This carries separate a part of the marks. 4 marks a question and this will carry 1.5 marks also. Okay, without even thinking, whenever it is an upstream downstream question, what you have to write is speed, distance, and time. Columns, these are the columns that we will make. Here also speed, distance, and time. This remains same as टू वेरिएबल. वी ऑल अभी तक तो हमने जो भी किया है टू वेरिएबल के बिल्कुल आइडेंटिकल किया. दिस स्लाइट चेंज इन द एंड विच यू विल हैव टू डू व्हेन यू यूज ओनली वन वेरिएबल. वेरी स्लाइट चेंज. ओके, नाउ व्हाट, ये किसकी स्पीड है? ये तो स्पीड ऑफ बोट थी, स्टिल वाटर में पानी नहीं चल रहा है. ये स्पीड थी वाटर की x. ये किसकी स्पीड है? ये स्पीड है बोट की जब वो वाटर में है और पानी अपस्ट्रीम जा रही है, रिवर के अगेंस्ट जा रही है. तो अभी हमने डिस्कस किया जब वो रिवर के अगेंस्ट जाएगी उसकी स्पीड क्या हो जाएगी? उसकी स्पीड कम हो जाएगी. जितना पानी चल रहा है उससे तो कम ही हो जाएगी ना उसकी स्पीड. तो the speed when the boat will slow down, its speed will become less when it is going up. How much distance is it covering? 24. I'm changing into an SI. 24 किलोमीटर दिया हुआ है. I'm changing into SI 24,000 meters. टाइम का कुछ आता पता है नहीं अभी, और हमें कोई y भी नहीं ले सकते क्योंकि वन वेरिएबल है. Here is where the change occurs. What is the change? Is we have this formula, speed is equal to distance upon time. Standard, बहुत पुराना छोटे बच्चे वाला formula है. If I reshuffle it, what do I get? I get time is equal to distance upon speed. Please note this carefully and don't make a mistake in this. ये आधे बच्चे इसको speed upon distance कुछ भी लिखते रहते हैं. Time is when you cross multiply, it's distance upon speed. So why can't I have some form of speed, I have some form of distance. Let me just calculate this time. Time is distance upon speed. Distance upon speed. Anything wrong with this? The time that will take to go up with the speed of 5 minus x, traveling at a distance of 24,000, it will take so much time. Speed upon distance upon speed. Okay, so it will take so many seconds. We do the same thing here. We know it's going downstream. The speed will become 5 plus x. The distance is still 24,000 meters. We discussed वो उतना ही distance वापस आ रही है. अब इधर का टाइम क्या होएगा? सेम वे टाइम में भी यहाँ की स्पीड, नीचे आने की स्पीड और नीचे आने वाला डिस्टेंस. सो नीचे वाला आने वाला डिस्टेंस कितना है? 24,000. नीचे आने वाली स्पीड क्या है? 5 plus x. ओके, सो वी गेट द टाइम टू गो डाउनस्ट्रीम. नीचे आने में कितना टाइम लगता है? अब हमारे पास सारा डेटा हमने यहाँ कर दिया. एक चीज़ रह गई है ये, विच वी हैव नॉट यूज्ड. और प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रही है? हमारी एक भी इक्वेशन नहीं बनी है. वी नीड वन इक्वेशन. वी हैव टू सॉल्व वन वेरिएबल. वी हैव टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स. हमें एक इक्वेशन तो चाहिए ना. अभी हमारे पास कोई इक्वेशन नहीं है, ये सिर्फ डेटा है. देखो सिर्फ डेटा है. ओके, नाउ फिर 1 hour will be used. 36, I'll change it into seconds here. Sorry to be so dirty. I am changing it into SI units. 1 hour means 3600 seconds. क्योंकि हम सब कुछ SI में ही कर रहे हैं, तो इसको मैंने 1 hour को भी 3600 में कर दिया. अभी हमने क्या देखा था? ये वाला टाइम मोर था. This is more time and this is less time. Now the important statement. Where should I write that? No place. The important statement is make times equal. You want to form an equation ना, तो कोई दो चीज़ों को एक सा बनाना पड़ेगा ना. You want to form an equation. Equation means दो चीज़ों को सेम बनाना पड़ेगा. किस चीज़ को सेम बनाएंगे? जो चीज़ डिफरेंट हो. मेक द टाइम्स इक्वल. यहाँ पे टाइम ज़्यादा है, यहाँ पे टाइम कम है. अगर उनको बराबर बनाना है तो हमें कहाँ ऐड करना पड़ेगा? ओके, सपोज दिस वॉज 10 एंड दिस वॉज 8. अब हमें 10 और 8 को बराबर बनाना है तो हमें वो 2 कहाँ, इस तरफ ऐड करेंगे कि उधर ऐड करेंगे? सपोज दिस वॉज 10 एंड दिस वॉज 8 and I want to make them equal. What do I have to do? I have to add something here. Is this concept clear? I'm trying to make an equation. Okay, so here also we do the same thing. क्योंकि ये ज़्यादा है, ये कम है, we'll add that 1 hour on this side. So what is the equation now? Simply this time will be equal to this time and 3600. You'll have to add that 1 hour. You'll have to add that 1 hour, which is 3600 seconds, to this side, क्योंकि ये कम है और हम उसको बैलेंस आउट करने की कोशिश करें. सो यू ऑलवेज ऐड द टाइम टू द छोटी वाली वैल्यू. और हमें नीचे आने में कम टाइम लग रहा था, छोटा वैल्यू थी. एंड दैट्स द एंड ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. From my side, I have got one equation. It has only one variable, x, x, x. You can cross multiply, you can substitute, eliminate, no, not substitute, eliminate, whatever. You can just solve this equation and take LCMs, multiply, divide, and you will get the value of x. From here, you will get the value of x. And what is x? X is what you require. Speed of stream. So there's only one change from two equations. You cannot take a y, and here you calculate this time on your own. You don't assume it. You calculate using the formula speed is equal to distance upon time. Here you calculate the time on your own, distance upon speed, like that. It is not given to you. You calculate and then you balance them out by using the difference in the motion. I hope if you see both the episodes one by one, the same question can be solved in one variable. The same question can be solved in two variables. According to me, two variables is a simpler method, but everybody they have their own choices. So I feel two variables is a better option, but you can always do it simply with one variable also. These type of questions can be solved in both the ways. See 2-3 times, try more questions of upstream and downstream, and you will get it 100%. Thank you.